Hey everyone, Evie here. Welcome back to my channel. How's everyone doing today? I have this look that I created today using some new makeup that I purchased. I'm gonna warn you, this is gonna be a long video. I was contemplated refilming it because of me being so all over the place in the video. I don't think I had a cohesive thought throughout the whole video. I was really everywhere, but I decided to leave it this way because I said that I was not going to be so nitpicky about my videos, and let's see what happens. And you guys give me feedback down below. Let me know what you think. Just be nice. We don't need to be rude to get our point across. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started. We're gonna use the MAC paint pot that I always use, and this isn't Utterly Becoming, and I typically apply it with this Precision Flat P80 from Sigma. You're probably wondering why it looks like it's been used, and it's because it has. If you're wondering, I'm just gonna be looking at this simple human mirror that I have over here on the side. I put it here on the side and not in front because it would block me filming. Because I tried to do a look with a certain shades and I just didn't like how it was coming out, so I basically took it off and started all over again. So how was everyone's holiday? How did you ring in the new year? Happy New Year, by the way. Any New Year's resolutions? I would love to hear what yours are. Me personally, I did not make any resolutions. I stopped making resolutions a really long time ago because I would always get disappointed when I would not complete them, fulfill them, whatever you want to say. So we're going to get started with this palette today. This is the latest from Colourpop with Iluvsarahi, and it's Through My Eyes. I think the packaging is beautiful. I was so excited when I got this. So we're going to set that with this Real Techniques brush. This is the setting brush. I use this brush to set my eyes and to set under my under eyes. And I think I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's called Sandalwood. You guys can see that right here, this color right here. So we're going to do that all over the lid. So I didn't do anything for New Year's. Am I close enough? You guys really want to be close enough. I just really tried to ring in the new year and I fell asleep. I didn't even see the ball go down. My son did make it though. He loves to watch the ball go down, and I did tell him that if I fell asleep to let me know, but I think he just got too caught up in counting down and waiting. He probably just felt like, oh, I don't want to wake up my mom. She's probably really, really tired, which I was. Yeah, so there you go. I did that. So let's get a blending brush. I love to use a Sigma E25, and I'm going to go in with, I think I'm going to go in with this color here. I've really been into mauve tones right here. It's called Nostalgia. Can you guys see that right there? Right there, that's the true color. It's a nice pink color, light pink mauve. And as you can see, my shirt is also that color. It's really pigmented. Let's get as close as we can. And we're just going to go in the crease with that. I have no idea what kind of look I'm going to create for you guys. So we're just going to wing it and see what we come up with. And this is actually my first time using, excuse my neighbors, they have visitors. His grandchild must be visiting him. Colourpop eyeshadows, these kind of eyeshadows. I've used their other eyeshadows. I think they're called, what are the Super Shock eyeshadows? The ones that come in the pot. I've used those before. So this is my first time using a Colourpop palette like this. So there we go. Oh, I think I might have put a little too much on that eye. Let's see if I could balance it out. This whole time I haven't put more product on my brush. I'm just going back and forth with the same amount that I had on. So this is pretty pigmented. Wow, I'm really impressed with that. How many of you picked up this collection as well? And how many of you actually follow Karen? Because that's her name from Iluvsarahi. So the next color we should go in, I don't know, there's so many pretty shades in here. Let me see. Did I crease? It's very like, I don't know. I wish you guys, I hope it's really you can see that. I love this color. It's really pretty. Maybe we should go in with Misbehave and to deepen the crease a little bit. I had a brush. This one's dirty. I wanted one that I could really go into the crease with, but it's dirty. My brushes are dirty. I didn't clean them. Bad, 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 bad. 1 second. I'm going to find one. I know I have one I can use. I found one. I knew I had one. This is from Sigma. This is the E38. So I'm going to go in with this color right here. It's called Misbehaving right here. And I'm going to use that just like here on the outer to deepen a little bit. A lot of fallout. So I'm going to go right here. And I think I already know what color I want to go on the lid with. I'm not sure yet. Can you guys see what I'm doing? So, and I had filmed a video for you guys before, and I had to basically delete it, which it broke my heart to do that, because what I talked about in the video is something I've been wanting to talk about on my channel. And let's do the other eye real quick. And I had to because the lighting was really bad. So I'm hoping the same thing doesn't happen here, because sometimes when you film, it looks a certain way, right? And then when you go edit, you're like, whoa, that does not look good at all. So just to let you guys know, there's a lot of fallout. These are really soft, but that's okay. That doesn't really bother me. It's not like an excessive amount. I have been going back and forth because since it's such a pigmented color, I'm taking my time to build it up. So yeah, what I talked about in that video, hopefully I can remember exactly what I talked about, but I was just talking about like dating in general. And I am not dating anyone. It's just something I've been wanting to talk about, because I see this a lot with relationships, friends, family, and even just, you know, people that I don't even know. I'm a strong believer that when you're in a relationship, it should be 50-50. This is one of the things that I touched on. And what I mean by that is, like, let's say, for instance, you're the one. Let me see this mirror real quick. Oh, this is a really pretty. Oh, I like this Misbehave color. Let me put a little bit more here. If you're in a relationship with someone, right? Let's say you're the one that makes more money, okay? Because money is always a factor in relationships. I don't believe that because you make more money, you have a bigger say in how things are supposed to be. Like, you're not the one who's going to dictate how the relationship is going to go. So it's, let's say, for instance, if you're the one that earns more money and he doesn't, or she doesn't, your partner doesn't, it should be equal. So for instance, like, let's say if you have really extravagant taste and you can afford that, but they can't, don't expect them to spend that kind of money on you when they don't make that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, people should not have unrealistic expectations in their relationships. I think I'm gonna go in, before I start yapping, I think I'm gonna go in with this shade here. I don't know why it's calling to me. It's called FLECKS. I'm gonna put that all over the lid, and then I might put this other shade in to cut the crease a little bit. So let me get a brush for that one. I just had it here. Okay, I'm gonna use this brush. This is from a set that I got on Amazon. So hopefully I don't have to, you know, wet it or anything. I know most people do that, but I don't really typically do that with my eyeshadows. So let's go in with FLECKS. So I feel like that if you're in a relationship, it should really be 50-50. I don't believe in the thing of like, give me everything and I give you nothing, because I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's right. Let's put this color on. It's called FLECKS. I think I said that. And I think that, you know, if you are, definitely fall out, I could feel it on my face. If you are in a relationship and you love each other, you should treat each other with equality. I don't believe in the whole power trip thing, like, oh, well, I'm the one who makes the money, so you have to do what I say, because it's like, why would you want to treat someone like that? I really believe in that if you are in a relationship, you should be equal with one another. You know, treat the person the way you want to be treated. So for instance, let's say if you would never want someone to talk to you, talk down to you, why would you talk down to them? See what I'm saying? Like, you have to really think about that when you're in a relationship with someone. Like, treat them the way you want to be treated. And if you're in a relationship, let's say that you don't feel like realistically it's not going anywhere, then you shouldn't be in that relationship. I know I'm being very vague. So I'm going to try a little bit more on this side. I think that this eyeshadow would have benefit if I put down a primer. Something in that, like a, what I mean by primer, like something colored. So if I would have put down like an eyeliner, I think it would have been like really make it pop more. So I'll remember that for the next time I use it. But I do like this color, the way it's looking. It's like a silver, but it's like a, it has like purple in it too, I think. Kind of like a taupey color, I think. What do you guys think? Can you guys see what I'm doing? This is I'm gonna put a little more here. So I know people wet their things, but I'm not gonna do that. That's not something I would do. And I'm not going to apply it with my finger either, because I typically wouldn't do that. So I'm just gonna do it the way that I would. So I'm just going over it. And if you look at, I was gonna blow it off. If you look at it, a lot of fallout on that palette. So that's something that we need to work on in a relationship. Like, if you're with someone, just treat them as your equal, even if they are not matching you education wise, even if they're not matching you financially. You chose to be with that person for a reason, you know. I'm just putting a little bit more. I think this is good though. Do the other eye, and I think that'll be good. I think I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of the color that I did, the misbehave, excuse me, not misbehaving. All right, let me show you guys what it is. Can you guys see that? It's really pretty, these colors. So I'm gonna put a little bit more of nostalgia first in the crease, and then I'm gonna go back in with the misbehave. So I'm just gonna intensify. So I feel like I have to put a little bit more right here anyways. Can you guys see what I'm doing? I'm too busy looking down. I'm sorry, I do apologize for that. So when I do these videos with you, talking about, you know, topics, I would really appreciate it if people would give me their opinions down below as well, because after all, this is my opinion. This is not like you have to live your life like this. You have to do what I say. It's just, you know, an observation that I've seen with people in their relationships. I want to go back in with that misbehave color. So I just find that a lot of people settle in relationships. And that's something that I feel like people shouldn't do. You only get this one life. And I feel that you should really make the most of it, you know? Okay. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's missing something for sure. I think I'm going to just smoke out the bottom of my eyes. Let me just find the right brush for that. Where is it? It was just right here in front of me. It's not this one. Okay, so I'm going to use this brush, the flat definer brush, E15. And I think I'm going to go into this shade right here. I think it's, if you can see it, it's called Divina. And I think it's like a dark purple. I think it'll pull it together. I'm going to put that under my eye. And then maybe smoke out misbehave on top of it. So let's see how this looks. So I'll be quiet for 1 second. Can you guys see that? How's that? See, I think that pulls it together. This color's reminding me, Flex, of Satin Taupe from MAC. But it's a little bit... No, yeah, this is exactly looking like it. I thought it was a little bit different, but no, it's not. This is hard to do. And I am not a makeup artist, so you guys are probably gonna be like, oh, this looks horrible, but this is what I would do. Normally I would just sit here and put on my makeup. I just wouldn't be talking. And that's something that I want to do more on my channel for this year. I'm just going to literally sit and, you know, put my lights on, sit in this chair that I got, this little sofa, and just film, and whatever comes out comes out, and as long as the lighting is good. So I'm just gonna go into this mirror real quick and just see if I need to fine tune. But I really believe that a lot of people do that when they're in relationships. They just settle. I feel like I need something. Something's missing. It needs a pop of something. I don't know what it is, but I'm not going to keep adding more color because we can always add more and then we could take off. Maybe once I put eyeliner on, that'll pull it all together. So I do apologize. I know I'm all over the place. I'm really trying to remember what I touched on in that video, and I'm honestly not. It's not working. I'm forgetting quite a few things. So let's get this eyeliner here. I actually got this again. This is from Urban Decay. This is the shade Perversion. I've had this before. It's one of my favorite black eyeliners because I don't know if it was in the video that I had to delete. I think it was in the video that I had to delete. I had, no kidding, I got 4 different eyeliners from my collection and none of them worked for me. So I had to throw them away because they were, I guess they were too old and they weren't working at all. So I'm gonna apply this off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went in with Perversion. I did my waterline and I did the upper eyeliner part. I do apologize. I'm low energy and I do realize that. So if I'm coming across like that, I do apologize. It's just today's been a hard day for me. Well, since yesterday, I've just been thinking a lot about my mom and I'm missing her. So I thought I'd just sit here and film and do something that makes me happy. So, because I know she would want me to keep filming. So I'm going to go in again with that shade Divina and I'm going to just put a little bit more here in the outer corner. Gonna smoke it up. Just like that. I think I just got, you see that mistake of eyeliner? I'll fix that. I can't hold the palette and do that at the same time. So let's do this. Let's try again. I'm gonna do the other and just stamp it. This is a trick that I like to do, is take an eyeshadow and just put it over my eyeliner. It helps set it. Oh, it's not a lot, I just did a little bit. Let me make sure. Over here, if you guys, you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing, I do apologize. This looks very messy. I don't know, like, I feel like it's missing something. I just trying to think of what it could be. I think I'm going to go with this shade here. It's called Lucido. And I think I'm going to put that in the inner tear duct to give that little pop. And then I'm going to move past that because do you guys ever do that, like when you're doing your makeup, you're like, oh, it needs a little something, then you keep going and then you overdo it. So I'm going to go with this pencil brush from this set that I got on Amazon, and I'm just going to go right there and give that little pop of color. No, this is like not the right family I wanted. I really wish I had another silver. That would be perfect, but I don't have a silver eyeshadow. I don't think. I'd have to look. And I'm really trying to just stay with one palette to do this look. So, a pencil brush is really great to do that inner tear duct and to do the upper brow. But I think I'm gonna wait on the brow bone highlight. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there because I don't wanna go crazy with the eyes. I think that's good. So I'm gonna try this mascara. I know this is like an old mascara from a lot of people. This came out, I think, last year, and this is with Makeup by SHAYLA. This is the Big Shot Colossal Mascara from Maybelline. I have been wanting to try this since it came out, but I had so many mascaras I had to go through, so I finally picked this one up online at Walmart. They were having, I guess, some kind of a sale, and I got it for like under $5. So I like Maybelline mascaras. Typically, the mascaras from the drugstore that I wear the most are from Maybelline. So like one of the ones that I love from them is called the Lash Sensational. No, the it's a curvature. I did a review on it. I'll pop the video here somewhere so you guys can see it if you haven't watched it. Love that mascara. It's one of my favorites. I probably should open this off camera, but anyways, like I said, I'm trying to be more laid back on my channel, not about perfection. So I just want to show you, okay, this is what the wand looks like. I'm gonna apply this off camera and I will be right back. So here's one eye done. No mascara with mascara. I like it. Let me do the other eye. I'll be back. All right, guys, so here are my eyes. We're gonna do the eyebrows after we do the foundation. So we're gonna use a new primer today, and this is from SMASHBOX. This is the Photo Finish Primerizer. I got this little sample in my Ipsy bag. I don't remember which month it was. I did start getting Ipsy again, but I haven't been filming the videos. I have taken pictures of the things. I'm not sure if I posted on my Instagram. If I haven't, then I will do that. But I've heard really good things about this. A lot of people who have dry skin seem to really like it. So we're just gonna go with that today. Put it everywhere. Just pat it on my face, like really push it in. I know that Beauty by Rosita Hi Rosita, I don't think she watches my channel, but if she does, hey. I'm just gonna push it into my skin to really not lift anything up. And it feels kind of like a serum. It doesn't really feel like my traditional primer that I go in with. So we're gonna just push that in like that. And I like the glow that it already gave me. My skin looks even dewier now. And we're gonna go in with this Marc Jacobs Shameless Youthful Look 24-hour foundation in medium wide 370. And I got this a while ago. I posted it on my Instagram because I really like the sample that I got in a Sephora haul. And I'm just going to put this on with the brush that motivated me to buy it online, because they're having a promotion that you get this brush for free, and it's called the Seamless brush from Marc Jacobs. His brushes are expensive. This brush alone was $38, but because of the promotion I got it for free. And this, I forget how much it was cost. If I remember putting the video, I put in the video. So I'm just gonna put it onto the brush and paint it on my face. So I'm gonna go like this, because it says to apply it with the brush. So I'm gonna try it and see, does that really make a difference? Hold on, before I put the cap on, let me just clean it. Don't want it making a mess. Are you guys like this with your makeup, that you try to keep it like, you know, as clean as possible? I know there's some people like their makeups, there's like, oh, it's dirty, it means it's well loved. Yeah, that's all good and everything, but I like my makeup to look as pristine as possible, even if I use it a lot or not. So let me just get my arm up here and paint this on. Ooh, I like how this is looking. I'm gonna probably just go under my eyes real quick, and then I'll get the rest with concealer. This goes on really seamlessly. Hence the name of the brush. I'll check with my mirror to make sure I got it all, because when I film, sometimes I think I've covered everything, and I haven't. So get under my neck. This brush is really doing all the work. I'm not gonna really have to buff in too much. So I do apologize for any noises, interruptions. Someone was at my door, so I lost my train of thought. Let me see. Yeah, I applied it seamlessly, but now I'm gonna go in and buff it out. And I'm gonna use another brush from Marc Jacobs, which I picked up. This is the Face 2 brush, and I'm just gonna buff it out with this, but I'm gonna move that so it doesn't illuminate my face too much. So I'm trying to remember where I was when I was talking to you guys earlier. Oh yeah, we were talking about relationships. So that's just my opinion. I feel that if you're in a relationship, you shouldn't belittle someone you're with. You shouldn't resort to that. And another thing that people do, because men and women do this, is what's what I'm looking for, is be passive aggressive. Oh my god, that is such a pet peeve of mine. I'm trying to do this, like, you know, I have a hard time lifting up my arms, if you guys didn't know that. I feel like there's something in my eye, maybe an eyelash. I'll get it in a second. I really don't like when people are passive aggressive. It's like, use your words. You don't need to act like a child. You're an adult. You're in a relationship. You should use your words and not act like a child. Let me see. There's something in my eye. No, but that, I don't know if you guys can see under my eye. See the bleeding from the eyeshadow. Wonder, because my eyes are watering a little bit, probably caused that. Okay, so let's see how the rest does. Let's put on concealer. I want to try new concealer today. New to me, not new to anyone else. But this is the Tarte Shape Tape. I finally got this, and I have the shade Medium Honey 35H. Is one of their new colors. I know this was everywhere and anywhere when it first came out. I was one of the people who did not get it because I wanted to finish up what I had. So a little bit here, a little bit there, because from what I've seen in videos, it's a very I can't get this close. It's very what's what I'm looking for. what's the word I'm looking for? It's very, oh my god, I am at a loss of words. 1 second. So I couldn't find the concealer brush that I typically use to blend out my concealer brush, which is the one from Ulta or the one from Real Techniques. So it must be in the thing that I have for when I have to wash my brushes. Long story. So we're going to use this Sueño KASHUK to blend this out. And this might be too big because, you know, it's just concealer. That's all like the other, because it really gets under there. And I did that completely out of frame. I do apologize. How's that? Not looking too great. I don't like the way the sponge is working. Let me look for that brush. Okay, great. I actually found it. It was buried in there. I knew it had to be clean because I'm like, I haven't used it. So this is the concealer brush from Real Techniques. And I love this because it gets really up in there. Can you see that? Love it. And I have some really dark circles, so I apologize for that. I should have gone in first with my MAC one, but I really wanted to try this one. So I don't even think I need that mirror. Let me put that down. So let's put a little bit more concealer. Could always add more. Really try to cover those up. Everyone raved about this, so I was like, finally got this. And the funny thing is that after I ordered this, I got a mini one in one of my Ipsy bags, so I thought that was hilarious. All right, so let's continue blending. I gotta bring it all the way. Might have put too much this time. And I will be setting this with my usual Kat Von D powder that I like to use. Yeah. So basically what I'm trying to say, and I already can tell this video is not going to be my best talking whiz. I just feel that way. And it just comes to the fact that, you know how when you talk about something, I don't know, let me know if you guys are like this. When you talk about something the first time, it's not the same when you have to talk about it a second time. Okay, so we're gonna go in with this, and we're gonna go in with the shade Lyric, I believe that's the name of it. It's the yellow one, which I should know this by now because I use it so much. And I'm gonna use this Real Techniques brush. I have 2 of these if you're wondering. And I love to use this powder to set my thing. Let me turn this because it's a little too bright so you guys can see. So okay, if you made it this far, thank you. I know I'm a rambling hot mess right now, but you know how when you're trying to do something but you're just not feeling it? That's what's going on with me today. What I'm not feeling is, and you guys, okay, let me rewind after I finished setting this. I like this concealer, let's just say that, and it looks nice. Okay, let me rewind. What I'm basically trying to say is that I sat here to film because I love filming videos, sitting here chit-chatting, talking, and all that. But because of my current state, which I've talked about before, I am really not motivated to just sit here and talk whatever. And sometimes I am and sometimes I'm not. Today, like I said, is not a good day because I'm really missing my mom really hard today. But I didn't want to be sad, so I was like, I'm going to film because this is something I've been trying to do. So anyways, what I'm trying to say other than that is I apologize if I'm coming across like I just don't want to be here today. And it's just not, it's really hard to fake the funk when it's not there is what I'm trying to say. So let's continue on with the process. So we have a new bronzer to try today, and this is from Bobbi Brown. I got this in what's that called? Sephora. And it's this shade right here. So we're gonna go in with this brush. I love this brush for putting on bronzer. This is a soft angle brush, F23. I have another brush that I've used before to apply bronzer, but it's actually dirty, so I'm gonna just use this one today. And hopefully this is not gonna leave like a big thing. So to finish up what I'm trying to say, and again, if you've made it this far, thank you. I do welcome criticism. Just be nice. You know, I know this is not the best topic or the best video that I've made, but I'm really trying to get back in the swing of things. I'm really trying my best to sit here and not have excuses and to film, because like I said, I do like doing videos. It's just really hard for me at this moment. And I'm liking this bronzer. It's nice. I really wanted to sit here and play with my new makeup too. How many of you get really excited when you get new makeup? Like, I literally wanted to sit here and play with it right away. But you know, you have to do the pictures first and all that. So what I've been doing is I take pictures right away with my iPhone, so that if I want to play with it, I don't have to worry about, oh, I swatched it and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so let's bronze up my forehead. So basically what I've been trying to say for the past, I don't know, 20 plus minutes is that if you're in a relationship, treat each other like equals. Cherish the person you're with, because we all want to be loved. We all want to be accepted. And, you know, we don't want to be treated like we're less than. And always keep that in mind when you are trying to date someone, or you're married, or whatever it is. Remember that, you know, that person, if that person has feelings, and we can get hurt easily, even if we don't express that across. And you have to ask yourself before you say or do something to that person, would I want my partner to do this to me? And if your answer is no, then you shouldn't do it. I'm thinking about putting this new blush that I got. It's called Desert Rose. I picked this up because of Beauty by Rosita. She showed it and I was like, oh, I don't have this one, I need to get it. And we're gonna use it, the large angled contour brush. I was thinking of using a different blush from MAC, but I decided, since we want these colors, I think this goes better with it. Oh, this is really pretty. I like this. So, you know, just treat each other with love, respect. Don't belittle one another, you know, just love each other and communicate with one another. Communication is very, very important. I know there's some other things that I talked about in that video that I keep referring to that I erased, and it's not coming to me now. I feel like I'm rambling a lot, and I don't want to do that. I don't like to sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, because I'm not an expert. I am not a I'm just buffing in the brush. I'm not using more. I am not a therapist or whatever. It's just my observations that I've seen people do when they're in relationships. They really take their partners for granted, is what I'm trying to say. And you know, when you're in a relationship, you should just really respect one another, and you should really show appreciation to that person. Like, say for instance, if that person likes when you acknowledge that they've done something, then what could it hurt to say, you know, honey, I really love that you did this for me. You know, like for you, like say for instance, you like to get your feet rubbed, you know, let them know that. Say, hey, you know, I really like it when you rub my feet, or I really like when you do this or that. Like, really get that across. I'm thinking about using this one from Desi and Katie. It's called Chasing the Sun. It's a very like bronzy color. Maybe I should have gone with a different one, but I have it out. I'm just going to use the Sigma Dual Fiber Powder Blush Brush. I'm going to go in with this so you could just lightly put it on. So I hope I came across, ooh, that's pretty, what I wanted to say, because I feel like I'm not getting my point across. I do apologize. I do apologize that I'm all over the place. Oh, this is really nice. I like this. It does look like you're in the sun. Ooh, look at that. And I didn't even put that much. I'm not one of those people who like really packs on the highlighter, but dang, this is like really nice. I'm just going back with the same brush. I'm not adding more or less to it. I still gotta do my eyebrows. Hopefully I remember to do that, because I do that sometimes because I'm talking so much that I completely forget. If you're still watching, let me know in the comment section how far you got. Like, let's say for instance, you only made it to like the 10-minute mark, 2-minute mark. Just let me know, because I know I'm just rambling right now. Okay, so we have this is the pomade. I think I'm gonna use this today, the pomade, and this is the shade 4.5. I got the little mini one because in reality it takes me forever to use a product. It really does. I don't know what it is about that, but it takes me forever to finish things. So it comes with this little brush. It's really cute, the packaging and everything. So we're just gonna dip in here, and I'm gonna concentrate on this eyebrow because it really needs it. So we need a mirror. This is gonna be hard to hold the mirror and do this at the same time, but we're gonna try. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get up real close up in here. And you know something? I went back to, like, I was looking for something in a video. I was trying to find a video, and the last time I used the pomade was from Anastasia, and I couldn't remember what happened. Did I return it? Did I not like it? Like, I could not remember. Ooh, that's really pigmented. That's just a little bit too. So this is the eyebrow that needs the most work, because it seems like I don't have a tail on this one for some reason. You see the difference already? And I haven't even filled it in. All right, so let's see. Let me go in. Do apologize how bright this is. Let me put this down a little bit. Where is it? There we go. How's that? Yeah. I don't want it to wash me out. I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. Okay. If you guys are wondering, I have to do that to get my arms up. I am not able to lift up my arms like everyone else. Okay, I put too much. Okay. I really wish I could put this mirror in front. Can you guys? No, you can't even see what I'm doing. I do apologize. But I'm going to fill it in so you guys can see. This is a really good shade because it doesn't look too dark. And it's not too light either. Can you see that? Ooh, this will definitely give you the Instagram brows. So I'm just concentrating this on the tails, the top part. God, I'm all over the place in this video. I do feel bad. This brush though, it's not very I feel like it's gonna fall apart fast, but that's okay. I have what's that called? I have brushes I could use other than this one, but I wanted to try this one out, see how it works. It could be very light-handed, depends how you like your eyebrows, but I'm going very light-handed because I don't want to look like Groucho Marx, even though I feel like they look really dark already. So yeah, I'm not gonna put any more pomade, but I think I'm gonna just fine-tune it a little bit. I gotta clean this brush. I'm gonna leave this like that so I could clean it and not put it that way. But I think this is a perfect shade if you have dark hair like me. The 4.5 I think is perfect. It won't be too what's the word I'm looking for? It won't be too much. Let me find a spoolie to brush this through real quick. Okay, I didn't find the spoolie, but this brush here, the wing liner, the E06 from Sigma, would be perfect to do your eyebrows with if you didn't want to use that little brush that comes with it. Another brush you can use is this one from Anastasia. It's the 7 brush, right? Number 7. You have the spoolie and you have the angled on the other side. So I'm just gonna brush this product through, and then I'm gonna fill in my brows, and we're gonna set everything in a minute. I have the coordinating gel. Okay, so we're gonna go in with the 24-hour brow setter. Never used this before, but I've heard really good things about it. So let's apply this. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see that. It has 2 teeth. One is like longer and shorter. So let's go in so you can really comb it through. I'm gonna use the bigger teeth. Maybe I should have just sat here and played with my makeup and not talked about anything. You guys let me know. I do apologize. I'm gonna keep apologizing, and I'm sorry for that, because I don't like when people keep apologizing, but here I am apologizing to all of you right now. But like I said, I appreciate you all sitting through this and going through the motions with me. Yeah, okay, this seems like it's gonna be very heavy duty. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we did everything. What only thing we didn't do was lips. Okay, so I did pick up the bundle. I was gonna say the triple play from her. Packaging's really nice on this too. So we have 3 colors. We have Glass Lip, which is an ultra glossy lip, is Sueño de Coco, which is an ultra matte lip, and then we have Dulcet, which is an ultra matte lip as well. So let's see. My guess is I'm gonna use more the either the Glass Lip or the Sueño de Coco, because it's a nude color. So this is Sueño de Coco. Yeah, the most I can go with this. And then this is Dulcet. Yeah, this is too dark, I think, for this look. And then this is Glass Lip. So if I wanted to just be like natural, I could do like a lip liner and put this on top. But I think I'm going to go with Sueño de Coco because I've seen a lot of people on Instagram wearing this. And I'm like, ooh, I think I'm going to go with that one. And originally I was like, oh, I don't want to do a nude. But I did a smoky eye, and that's how things are going to work out. So let's put this one on. And it doesn't have a smell. So I don't think I've ever used the ultra matte lip. I don't think. But I'm going to apply this. Okay. What tickles? Tickles. How many of you, when you apply a lip, liquid lip, whatever, it tickles your lips? I don't know if that's something new for me. But that seems to happen a lot now. Okay, so that is it. Ooh, I love this color. It's so pretty. This is such an Eva color. All right, let me get a setting thing, which is over here. Be right back. So we're going to try this one from Flower Beauty. This is Seal the Deal Hydrating Setting Spray, the Dewy Finish. This was actually on sale in Ulta. I picked it up because of Tati. If you guys are not following her, Tati Westbrook. She liked the Flower Beauty setting spray. I don't know which one, if it was this one or the other one, but I got the hydrating because I have dry skin. So let's set this makeup. Can you guys hear that? Never fails. When you film, everything goes crazy. Oh my god, this highlight. I'm loving this. All right, so let's set the face. Let's ignore the noise outside. Hold on. Haven't used it. There we go. Ooh, nice twist. Smells good too. Did I put enough on? Because sometimes I feel like when I put on setting spray, I don't even get my face. Let's try that again. Okay, everyone, so it's been about an hour. I've had everything on my face, and I have to say that I absolutely love everything that I tried today. There was not one fail. The pomade worked out great. The eyebrow gel worked out great. The mascara's holding up. The eyeshadows have not faded at all, which is something that I was worried about because the Super Shock shadows that I've tried from Colourpop do not last on me for some reason. I don't know what that is. Let me know if you have the same issue. This lip is super comfortable, even though it's an ultra matte. It feels very nice on this. Feels like I have nothing on. This highlighter is popping. I love it. So I definitely recommend everything I tried today. I will have everything linked in the description box below. Everything holding up nicely. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. So till then.